Hello friends, welcome to what very well may be our final episode of Shadowrun Hong Kong. I gotta say, I've had a great time. I hope those of you who have been watching this have had a great time. If you've been watching and you haven't left a comment letting me know you're watching, please do so. I love these games so much. Considering playing the Shadowrun SNES game at some point, maybe sooner, maybe later, I don't know. I've never played it. Anyway, if you've been enjoying Shadowrun, let me know, because it's just one of my favorite series. I love the atmosphere. I love the music. The turn-based combat is not for everybody. The sort of three-quarter overhead turn-based combat is not for everybody. But if you can deal with it, it's just such a fun game. And, it's just so customizable. Do you want to play high charisma? Do you want to be a shotgun-wielding medic? Do you want to have all sorts of cyberware? There's just so many different ways of approaching situations. I love it. Anyway, let's enter the center of the walled city. I don't know if this is wrapping at this point or reach the objective building. All right. You've been walking for what feels like hours, picking your way through the claustrophobic alleys of the inner walled city. It feels like you're traversing a war zone. Dead bodies litter the gutters. Some have been gutted by gunfire. Others have suffered stranger and more terrible wounds. The rattle of distant automatic weapons fire rings in your ears, intermingling with faint screams of agony and terror. As I said, I love the atmosphere of this game. Yeah, perfect. Just what you want, right? All right. Gets better and better, doesn't it? Look at the bright side. After we get through all this, we get to fight a Yama King. Right, we have to keep moving. After all, we can't keep the malevolent demon god waiting. Ahead, you see a cluster of Sang security personnel. They look to be embroiled in some sort of argument. If they notice you at all, they don't show it. Watch and wait. As you watch, one of the officers loses his cool, starts shouting, "She's here for us! I've seen her in my dreams!" What is here? I don't know what you're talking about. The security officer lurches toward his partner, his eyes bulging. His body language makes you think of a wounded animal, panicked, terrified, ready to lash out at anything within reach. He shakes his head like a wet dog and focuses on the woman beside him. "I know how to keep us safe. I saw how to do it." He reaches for an object that's clipped to his belt. "Open your mouth." "You're crazy, man. Keep away from me. I mean it." She backpedals, reaching for her weapon, and shouts at a third guard, "Get back up. Hugh has gone insane." Without a word, the third Sang guard takes off running. As if on cue, the deranged security officer takes another step forward. Is he going to put a grenade in her mouth? "This is for the best, Yang. Trust me. I'll do you first, and then I'll do me." Light shines on black iron. He holds a multi-tool clenched in his hand. You could see that he's configured it into a set of pliers. Okay, that's less bad than a grenade. "By the time I'm done, she won't be able to hurt us anymore." He's always going to rip out teeth because she's the queen of 1,000 teeth. With a flurry of motion, the man with the pliers lunges at his companion. She drops into a fighting stance and meets him head on. That's the guy with the pliers? I mean, I don't know if we should engage everybody or just, chill. Let's just chill. We'll get Gaichu over here. We'll get good old Dunk. Let's put Dunk over here. And we'll bring Gobbet over here next to Dunk. Just decided I'm going to call him Dunk. And let's see what happens here. Oh, they're coming at me? Alright, if you insist. Wow, that... something just blew up because the whole thing shook. Oh, you're throwing grenades at me. I was going to be just a passive witness to this, but guess screw all of you. Alright, you've chosen poorly. Kneecap. Let's hit this guy. Oh, man. Alright. Frenzy, bite. Let's just stick him with swords. Alright, he's stunned. Let's go after this guy. I can't hit this guy. What's up with this one? I know this is like the psycho one, but for real, what's going on here? Alright. I guess we'll go continue what we were doing oh, I can't. Alright, let's haste. And we'll continue our theme from last time, which is trying to preserve as many lives as possible by zip tying them out of action. And then Gobbiet, you shoot him for 2 damage. Killing hands. Oh, good miss. I like it. Alright. Come on. Can you guys hit this idiot? I can't hit him at all. Maybe we can shock him with the stick. There we go. I wish I could subdue him too. I guess just shoot him hard. 9 damage. Alright. Another 9. Let's flush this guy out of cover. Alright. Pretty decent gobbet. Oh. Ouch. Oh. That's why we got 2 shotguns, friends. That's why. Come on, dude. How did you miss? He's stunned. Ridiculous. What? Just hit him with the stick again, then. Come on. Alright. Poison cloud. Right on top of him. And missed. Awesome. Gobbet missed. I can't take this guy out. All right. Let's go with you. And we're just going to mercy kill you. Oh, we can't. We're gonna Deadeye. Now mercy kill, and let's just get out of here. Nice little warm-up fight. Combat has not ended. Why has combat not ended? Is there something over there? Let's reload. And let's move Dunk into cover just in case there's something over here. We'll reload this. Reload this. And we'll move over here. Just a couple squares. Let's kind of screwed myself with that fog. Let's go up here. See if we can see anything. Oh, this guy way over here. We got some civilians over there. Alright, we got this mage across the street. Alright. Let's just, I think I'm safe there, right? Yeah. Let's go right there. And end. See if this mage comes out. Oh, no. Oh, he's throwing hands at a demon. That's what's going on. Alright. That is a long shot. We got a 67% chance of hitting him, but he's in heavy cover. But that's a spirit, isn't it? It is. Oh, I kind of stuck Gobbet in a bad place. I thought I could get through here. I don't know why. Alright, we'll go to here. And then we'll go next to Gaichu with the chair. We got any cover here? This weird little satellite dish thing? No, we'll go there. And Gaichu, we'll put you, sure. And Dunk, you're gonna go, hide behind this garbage. Since you got that haste going on. Oh, it's not a demon. It's just a whole bunch of soldiers against this mage. Let's stay out of combat. We'll just reload so as to not completely waste our turn. Yeah, oh. So some of them are on the same side and some of them are not. But we will do... Oh, more Sang security up ahead, but these ones are different. They're outfitted in heavier armor, carrying heavier artillery. They look just as addled as everyone else you've seen this deep in the slum, though. They hold their weapons leveled at a doorway leading to the inner walled city. Great, more heavily armed nutjobs. What are they? You hear a deafening crash from the direction of the walled city. The noise is followed by an alien piping sound unlike anything you've ever heard. At the sound of it, the Sang troops start screaming. Their faces have gone as gray as ash. You catch a glimpse of something moving toward you, something fast that seems to defy gravity as it runs. You have a split second to process the new information before the gunfire starts. Oh, there's the demons. Alright. That's it. Oh. Alright. Those are really creepy. Alright, well, we're gonna let these guys take care of these guys. And just to protect ourselves, we're just gonna set up a nice little Overwatch cordon here. Gaichu, I guess, go there. Should we move Gaichu? I think he's fine where he is. Alright. Let's go there. And let's get Gobbet with the rest of the party. We'll put her behind the trash. And we'll actually do a heal on Gobbet, just to get her back to full health. Alright. End. Are they looking at me? Really? Really? You're not going to pay any attention to the demons that are across the street? Alright, well, so much for staying out of it. And we're on fire. Great. Alright, Gobbet, I need you to summon this spirit, please. And you're gonna come right over here. Thing is cool looking. Fireball. Mana charge. Oh, medium ley line. Yeah, let's do a medium ley line right here. And then we'll just do this at this mage, because he's a big jerk, who decided to set half of my party on fire. And we're going over here. And let's do a aim shot at that mage, because screw that guy. Gaichu, if you go there, can you do anything? What about a nice shuriken? I can't finish that guy off, but you should be able to hit him. Or theoretically, right? Let's see. Dead eye shot. Heavy commando? Sure. Oh, I should be using this gun. The tracer rounds are really nice. Dude! These guards have lost their minds. Uh-oh, armor broken. They're running towards these demons. Well, good. At least the demons aren't messing around with these guys either. Oof. I guess. You know what? Let's Take one shot here. Switch to this guy. And let's do a fireball. See how many of these guys we can get. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Just crisp them up, buddy. Just crisp them up. And a nice fire arrow for you. Alright, and that was it for that guy. Still, very useful. But I wanted to go to him first so I could see if he could take these guys out. I mean, this guy will die because of the fire damage, but also not. It's gonna take 2 turns, so got a cooldown on that. Don't need to regenerate. We could run up here and do a disease. Actually, run up here with a sword. Take him out. Then come over here. Then do a disease. Now we're talking. 38% chance of taking out this melee servitor. Let's work on the captain here. Wow, good job. Alright, go here. And an aim increase on skin wrap. Sure. Hey, you did 1 damage to Gaichu. Dude, this guy just nuked that guy so hard that the other guy took splash damage. Alright, we gotta put out an acidic fog here with Gobbet right there. First things first, acidic fog. We're gonna put it right there. Screw all of you. And then let's flush target. No, let's just do an aim shot. We'll go after this thing. 9 damage. Plus another 10 from the acidic fog. Can hit adjacent targets. That's what we want. Do it again. Is it dead? Yeah, adjacent targets is 100% the way to go. Let's ping this guy. Or not. Or not. Alright. Let's see what Duncan can do. No sight on any of them. Great. Can we get you into cover where you can still see what's going on? No. That's not good. Guess we could go here. I don't like being there. This makes me nervous. Can we ping one of these guys with a beanbag? It actually worked. Kind of tickled by that. Gaichu, you just hide. This is not the battle for you, Betty. Hey. Not nice. This guy does not care about his friend here at all. Okay, you're on fire, but not enough. Still not enough. Alright, let's focus on this big scary thing. There we go. Gaichu, you can run up and stab this dude. Perfect. And now, I don't know where to make him hide. Hide back there. Because this thing is the nuker. This is the one that makes me nervous. How is my line of sight blocked? Alright. Go here. Oh, it's because of this window right here. Alright, so go there. Line of sight blocked, and then just do an overwatch, dude. Perfect. Gobbet's got to heal. 14, 5, 7, 1. 14 it is. And let's haste Skin wrap. And kill this guy. Hey, you running away? Running away? Alright. We're gonna set up an Overwatch just to see if it comes back first. We do this. This. Overwatch. Duncan, you're fine with ammo. Just do an Overwatch with this gun, please. See if we can get this sucker to step out into the open. No, he just hightailed it. Alright, Duncan. Come over here and get to work. Good work, man. Good work. Really nailing down that psych out. Alright. Actually go here and kneecap him. I just love the idea of like doing this stuff to literal demons. We're just like, oh yeah, it's a demon. Hit it in the knee. Just very funny to me. Hey, he actually hit with his shuriken. Alright. It's 2. And let's put you behind here, I guess. Alright, now this thing's gonna be angry and miss. I like it. Okay, let's take it out. Extreme prejudice. Perfect. Alright. I don't think there's probably anything to explore here. The center of the walled city. I assume this is where the final boss fight's gonna be. Ooh. Oh, gross sound. Okay. Well, everything's on fire. That's good. What is going on here? A local and somebody else. Well, let's talk to the local, I guess. Just step on her quick. Ugh, groans. In the clearing ahead, you find a sobbing middle-aged man amidst a pile of bodies. He's dressed in a cheap suit with a bright yellow tie, but the fabric has been smeared with blood. He takes notice of you and recoils. Leave me alone. Go away. His mouth drops open. He's missing at least half his teeth. You can't let them find me. You can't let them catch me. You have to hide me from them, from her. He begins to claw at his eyes. Can't get free, can't get clean. When my eyes close, I see them there twitching, shaking like broken things. Please help me. Something scrambled his brains. Might have been Kwanya or her servants, or maybe just the stress. There isn't much we can do. What's with all the bodies? They came for us, trembling things. I had to do it. They were making too much noise, so he killed everybody there. Best way that we can help you is to stop all of this. He sobs. Alright. Let's check out this other person here. What have we done? So this guy killed everybody and injured this one who I think we just treated or something. Dude, this guy went on a rampage. Anything around the corner? Okay. Enter the heart. I guess this scene was just to show you the chaos. The sound of the typhoon hammering down outside is nearly drowned out by the noise of evacuees fleeing their ordeal. The air smells of fear and bodily fluids, thrums with a bass note of expectation and doom. You pause for a moment in the eye of the hurricane. Ahead, the cancerous core of the walled city and its concrete-encased fortune engine awake. No word yet from Mr. Sang. Think he ran again? I have faith in Raymond. Good. I would rather not have a showdown with the demon goddess. Shutting down that machine sounds much easier. Let's continue clearing a path, make it easy for him to follow. Well, let's go. You're about to leave this location and move on to the heart of the walled city. Continue? Yes. fortune engine, the deafening rattle of machine gun fire fills the air behind you, and the metallic tang of blood cuts through the stench of garbage. Wow, that's evocative. You press forward, wading through block after block of insanity, chaos, and death. All around you, the walled city is descending into a churning cauldron of depravity and violence. The comms of no use. You've tried several times, but there's still no word from the B team, no sign of Raymond or of Kindly Chang's triad soldiers. Finally, you reach the center of this hellhole, an industrial hatch with its door ajar. This is the place where Raymond built his infernal machine. The threshold across which Kyanya, the queen with 1,000 teeth, clawed her way into this world. The walls here are thick, steel reinforced. Braids of thick cable run across the floor, and computer equipment, now hopelessly out of date, adorns every elevated surface. Something in the distance is calling to you. It's faint, but you could feel it, the bone-shaking thrum of an enormous machine. This is it, prosperity, just like in our dreams. The fortune engine has to be somewhere in this complex. Keep moving. The sooner we find this thing, the sooner we can go home. The machine lies ahead, yes, but so does our quarry. I can smell it, the stench of something from another place. He loosens his blade in its saya. The red lacquered scabbard shimmers eerily in the light. Let us advance and meet this Yama King head on. I will paint the walls with her blood. Kaichu is a psycho. Alright, we got 10 karma, our final 10 karma. Body is probably the move. Oh, nope. Shotgun 7 is the move. We got 3 left. You know what? Let's throw it into willpower. Why not? Okay, save game. Create new save. Heart of the city. Why is there a locked door? It's silly to have that locked. Okay. It's a big area. There's all this stuff over here. Ooh. Medical supplies. Take. Actually manage. Let's give it to Kaichu. Makes sense. Alright. Well, this doesn't seem so bad. It's actually like the nicest part of the city. We got a spirit we could summon. Oh, we got another medical box. Shamanic Salve. A simple, magically prepared salve that heals 7 base HP and a further 7 per round for 3 rounds. I want to kind of give that to Gobbet, honestly. Oh, we still got this... we can summon some spirits to help our fight. We're definitely going to do that. Prosperity. I like the label on the door. Very Ridley Scott alien kind of feel. Door's been sealed. Looks like it's been closed for a long time. Got to be some way to open it. Terminal. Boy, I hope we don't need Isabel. Terminal winks to life. Well, at least this thing's still running. The display looks corrupted. I wonder if we can even use this thing. As long as we can open the door, we're good. We don't need it for anything else. Let's find out. Same Mechanical Services Special Projects Division. Prosperity Administrator System. Okay, whatever. Here goes nothing. Screen flickers, then goes dark. Well, that's great. What do we... Suddenly, out of nowhere, a wave of nausea grabs you by the guts and twists. It doubles you over, then fades. What was... As you straighten, you can feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up straight. A buzzing sensation washes over you, drowning out your companion's words and filling your head with white, warm static. In the center of the room, something blue blossoms into the world. Oh, she big one. She big one. That is a cool design. The figure from your dreams looms over you, enormous and alien. The creature is beautiful and terrifying in equal measure, a thing of billowing silk and carved ivory. Kianya stands, still as a statue, peering down at you from behind a mask of sculpted gold. Smaller spirits take up positions around her, bowing their heads in deference. Well, poopies. It really does kind of lose something to say poopies. That's a lot bigger than I expected. Slowly, with a broad, languid motion, Kwanya's body begins to shift. The crescent-shaped ivory horns that crown her head cut through the light as she moves, casting strange shadows on the wall behind her. You are here. The voice that pours from behind the thing's mask is indescribably beautiful. The tones are high and musical and seem to hang in the air long after she finishes speaking. You have come to us. In the corners of the room, servitor creatures echo their queen's words, the garbled sounds piping through gaps in their enamel-lined carapaces. Come to us. We called you across the breadth of space and time, and now you are here standing before us just as you were meant to be. Why did you call to me? What do you want? We call to all who will listen, and all are welcome in our court. All are welcome. And all are welcome in our larder. The Yama King spreads its arms, its movements full of malevolent grace. You belong here, slave thing, with us, now and for all time. Oh, I'm not your slave. In fact, I'm here to make a deal with you. Wait, what? The queen with 1,000 teeth lowers her head contemplatively. Her incandescent veil ripples like silk as she moves. Such a thing could be arranged, perhaps, if you are worthy. I am. Kwanya's gown parts as she raises a forearm. Your mind rebels against the alien biology that you see underneath, the wet, glistening crenellations of flesh, enamel, and keratin that make up the Yama King's body. We will judge your worth, slave thing, determine whether you are better suited in our court or in our stomach. We will test you. How do I prove myself worthy? Your part is simple. You only need endure. It opens its arms to you, offering a view of the chisel-like teeth that protrude from its flesh. Saliva glints on bone-white enamel. All around you, the gibbering of the queen's servitors grows to a fever pitch. Well, it's official. I'm terrified. The queen with 1,000 teeth lowers her head, and the unnaturally thick air turns rank and cold. Waves of nausea rack your stomach as a foul wind slides over you like mud. You will be tested, meat. If you are found wanting, we will rip your nerves out at the root and gorge ourselves on your flesh. Her musical voice builds to a towering crescendo that crashes into you like a sledgehammer. Prove yourself to us, meat. Prove yourself or serve us forever. Well, the deal I was going to make her was that I shoot her in the face and she goes to hell. So I guess we sort of ended up in the same place. Snuff flame. How do we want to approach this? I kind of want Gobbet to you can't get over there. Clearly we need to snuff these flames, including one that's unspeakable horror. Great. Tremendous. Unspeakable horror. Fantastic. Snuff it. Oh, there was another medical box here that we missed. Ooh. Nice damage, dude. 30. Dig it. Take him out. Where's the next flame? You know what? I'm going to send Skin Wrap back this way. Duncan is going to be going to this one. I don't want to snuff it yet, though. I don't want to ever snuff it. And by that, I mean die. And Gobbet, that's not great. 63. 4. Oh, good job, Yama Queen. You guys gotta admit, the character design is fantastic. Alright, we're coming back here. It's a long ways. I really want to do this shred armor, but on the Yama King. Oh, adjacent targets. Alright, run up and hit this thing. Good job. Adjacent targets. Nice. And now go hide. Alright, Duncan. Oh, we got grenades, you know. It's not a great odd. Yeah, it's not great odds. Let's just do the shooties that we're good with. See? Look at that. That's not bad. Let's do this. There's another one down. Can we do a poison fog? I really want to get Gobbet over here, though. We don't have any hostile summon spirits, but let's consume this Force 5 Nature Elemental. We've had it all game. Target ignores all enemies for a round. Aim stack. Mana arc. Well, we kind of killed these guys. Well, let's just pacify this dude then. And then let's, was that just one HP there? Wait, somebody healed. Ooh, flanked. Got Gobbet right in the butt. Oh, thanks for approaching. Aw. Oh, look at that. Spawn somebody right into the poison fog. I like that. Alright. Let's run up here. And kneecap this demon. I love that. It's just... Oh. Ooh. Do we want to bite him? How would that work? No, it didn't. Just stab him. Okay. 47, 74. Let's see if we can just take this guy out, I guess. Nice. Good job, dude. Not quite sure where to put you, Duncan. I do really want to get over here. I guess go there. Those 4 APs. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could do this mana bolt. I don't know if it's going to hit the Yama King or not, though. Oh, it's summoning? That doesn't sound good. Well, that did not do what I hoped it was going to do. I guess... You know what? Let's go provide support for Gobbet. This thing is not impressing me right now. Good dodge. Oof. Alright, I don't want these guys close to each other. Oh, it just summoned another one. Alright, we gotta take this thing out. Now shred armor. Nice. And nice aimed shot. Let's get that guaranteed hit in there. That came nowhere close to killing it, though. Alright, snuff that flame, dude. And let's go hit this guy with a sword. Alright, Duncan. How's that nail grenade looking, buddy? 62? Come on. There we go. Let's do this one too. Why not? Push our luck. Nice job, dude. Very nice. And, alright, we're gonna do an aim shot at... Are these guys both sleepy? No, just the one is. Let's hit the one that's not sleepy. Nice. Alright, Gobbit. Snuff flames and summon a spirit. We got one left. Summon spirit. Now we got two. Oh, I like this guy. This is the Fire Shrine one. Yeah. Singe. Explode. Wow. Can just suicide, I guess. Let's get closer. And for 3 mana, we're gonna fireball all of y'all. There's 3 mana, 3 action points. Confirm. Stab. Nice. Alright, just do this again. Nice, good job. That guy does not care about Skin Wrap being there at all. Oh, jeez. Dunk just took a hard shot. Alright, let's snuff the flame. Let's see what that does. Okay, probably makes her vulnerable. So does a shotgun to the face. Pretty vulnerable. Sure. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? There you go. Alright, Duncan. Yeah, let's take out the one that's actually hunting us. We'll just do a normal shot. Let's hit her. Come on. Come on. Haste. Oh, that's Poison Cloud. We haste Duncan. We can't get close enough. Let's go here. Now haste him. There we go. Duncan's pretty awesome, so that's why I wanted to get him that extra action point so he could successfully miss again. Alright. Let's go there. Let's Mana Bolt. There, 30 damage. Now we're talking. Let's pacify this thing. And then you, buddy, we're gonna have some fun with you. We got 4 action points. We're gonna come right up here. We're gonna ley line. Oh, that really made the game unhappy. And now we're going to explode. Oh, it actually didn't suicide, but he was gonna fade anyway, so that's why I did it. Alright, Skin Wrap. It's gonna take him 3 days to get back to the fight. Alright, Gaichu, we need you to come out here. About a Shuriken to a Yama King. Can't? Alright, hit that one then. Let's, 77%? Yeah, let's just target her. 47 damage. Another 20. 67 damage. Look at her. She's got... How much life left? What is that little sliver? Look at that little sliver of life right there. That's it. I actually kind of want Gobbit to get in there. What's the odds that Gobbit can get the kill? If you stand here... Come on, Gobbit. Do it. Oh. Uh-oh. It got hostile. Dude, I gotta heal up Duncan here before he gets wrecked. Nice dodges, dude. Oh, that one's not good. Alright, skin wrap. Let's go there. You know what? We got a pretty high chance of hitting her. And with an aim shot, she's got 3 health and she's bleeding. Well, let's just take her out. Nice. She done. Is that really what we were afraid of all game? She ain't nothing. Alright, Duncan, we're gonna use one of these on you, buddy. And now... Man, I wish I could subdue her with zip ties. It'd be hilarious. Let's, ping you. Actually, can we use this ability to take it back? Stolen! We've just compelled it. You know, this whole game, we never once used our rat totem, and we can't because we've got this spirit we just stole. Hey, we kept it. Just die. That's it. That's... The Yama King is over there just sobbing into its hands. That can't be the whole battle, right? As you watch, Kanya's blast-marked and broken body begins to reform. Her gown knits itself back together, black blood wicking onto the floor. Slowly, terribly, she begins to laugh. You cannot kill us, meat. You have not even seen us. This form is but a shadow, a droplet of divine essence filtered through a keyhole. Ooh, that's a description. Gaichu's milky eyes sweep across the room. His lip curls into a frown. She speaks the truth after a fashion. That crumpled thing is not Kyanya any more than those servitor spirits are. They are all small fragments of a single whole. The corpse eater sees. He glimpses us as we really are. Were you to behold our full magnificence, your mind would wring itself into pulp. The crumpled form of Kyanya rights itself, begins to rise. You will see, slave thing. We will show you a world not meant for mortal eyes. You will see. Oh. Alright. Later. Let's go see what's in the medical box, I guess. I hope I didn't mess up by saying, like, hey, I got a deal for you. We can't check the medical box. Okay. Because my deal really was, like, I shoot you in the face. Okay. Just trying to avoid that. Oh! Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Perhaps... This is really cool. I mean, this is terrifying, but, like, the stairs leading up to the double doors, the room in general is really cool. Perhaps we shouldn't have used our grenades, though. This is my concern, dude. Alright, armor damage, that's good. Let's shoot it again, and hide. What a horrific place. For real. Alright, Gobbit. Devil Rat. Great. Draw attention. Venom Splash. What is that? Fanged Behemoth? Yikes. Let's not do that. Let's stab you, though. Nice. And go hide. Hang on. We're getting to you, rat. Let's do an aim increase on skin wrap. And go hide. And then with Duncan... Oh, right, we probably shouldn't... I was thinking grenades, but they're not throwing grenades. They're going to hit us both. That's bad. Alright. Oof. 53. Those are low odds. 70. Oh, 170. Bolstering. Oh, nice. Screw you then. Let's go stand back here and hope that that's enough range. And let's, we got 1 AP. Let's draw attention. Missed. Oh, accuracy minus 15 though. That's not bad. Okay, so she gets wow. Let's stay out of melee range. Okay, that rat is actually super useful. And that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Let's start taking these things out. Because if they are bolstering her, we'll never be able to do this otherwise. Okay, not bad. Gaichu 13. That's not bad either. Did take 2 action points though, because he had to move 1 square. Duncan, man, can you does the shock stick work? Oh, come on. Alright, just a normal shot? Okay. Gobbit. Acidic fog on her? I don't want the rat to be in... Yeah, right there. The rat should not be able to escape. It's like my totem spirit animal thing. Bite him. I want to try this venom splash too. Ooh, that's cool. Alright. Good job, rat. Uh-oh. Oh, poor little ratty rat. Where are you hiding? I thought you were all big and tough. Skip right to rat. I kind of want the rat to get the kill, honestly. It's gonna be tough at only 4 damage each time, but still, that's pretty awesome. Alright, let's kill this one. And kill this one. Alright, maybe not. Go stab him. There you go. Good job, Corpse Eater. And shoot you. Ooh, nice job, dude. Done. It's just you, Yama Queen. Let's do haste on Duncan. Makes sense to me. And a nice aimed shot. Man, I wish we could do the zip ties on her. That'd be so funny. Oof. Oh, bad. She's creepy. Let's take a look at this, guys. Look at this thing. All the teeth there for eyes and mouth, and these are all teeth too. That's super creepy. Alright, 1 shotgun's empty, but that's why we carry 2. Let's, we should have shredded armor first. And then kneecap her. She's gotta have knees, right? Can't be that tall and have no knees. 26 damage from the shuriken. Alright, dude. You just want to go stab her? Or miss. Let's do active defense. And our buddy Duncan. Take her out. Nice. 44 damage. Let's back you up. And Gobbit only has 2 action points, so we're going to do a heal and a runaway. I don't want to lose Duncan in here. Oh, the rat has a chance to escape. It shouldn't. It should just be a permanent thing. Alright, let's go bite. Bite. There you go. 7. Let's do a Venom Splash. Missed. And draw attention. Nice. It's a pretty effective turn. I don't like Gaichu being in the open like that, but I mean, this thing didn't do anything. It just moved a little. So, bite her. Come on, rat. Ooh. She's down to what? How much health does she have? I can't tell. Alright, we're gonna open fire, and I want to try to get the kill with the rat. Oh, never mind. Duncan just ripped through her like nothing. Oops. As the Yama King's body crumples, a cackling sound fills the air. Once again, her broken body begins to knit itself back together. The flow of black ichor from her many wounds slows to a stop and reverses, the viscous fluid snaking its way back up into the holes and ruptures that it poured from. Projections on top of projections, all aspects of our divine being shed as easily as a lizard sheds its tail. Her voice is ripe with mockery. You cannot harm us, meat, but you have amused us. Perhaps you are worthy of an audience after all, perhaps. Her voice trails off and her head tilts upward. From behind you, you can hear the pounding sound of approaching footsteps. It's Isabel and Raymond. As she falls into position behind you, Isabel's jaw drops open. Raymond steps forward, an expression of grim determination on his face. That's her. She's real. She shrinks back as Kyun Yi turns to face her. Her voice is full of awe and terror. I did this. I brought this creature here. He speaks in the grim tone of a man on his way to the gallows. His complexion has gone gray as ash. My fault, my responsibility. The Queen with 1,000 Teeth cackles with glee. It has returned to us, the tunnel builder, the architect of my ascendancy. Ascendancy. The creature leans in toward Raymond, its spidery fingers weaving hypnotically. The thing's robes billow like the bell of a jellyfish, pulsing organically with the rhythm of a heartbeat. You will have a special place in our court, Builder. You will stand by our side, exalted for all time, a living token of our unending rule and an undying symbol of the folly of man. I have been a fool, yes. His hands clench into fists so tight that his knuckles go white. The skin on his face is flushed with the effort of fighting through the stammer jumbling his words. A great fool, but I will not be your slave. I will stop you. The Queen with 1,000 Teeth leans forward, her movements full of alien grace. The gaping crescent of her mouth parts into a ghastly smile, and you can see row upon row of fangs. They run down her throat in overlapping layers, a bristling forest of glistening, sharpened enamel. Attack. 3rd time's the charm. Try to stay dead this time. Nice. Let's just pound the heck out of her. I'm not even gonna move. We're just gonna take her out right here, right now. Just Isabel, you want to get in on this? I know you do. Come on up here. All right, Izzy, blow her up. There you go, 17. What's she got left? Like nothing. Let's get Gobbet some action here. Let's do an aim shot. 6. Great. Nothing. Great. 6. Great. There you go, Gaichu. As you watch, the Yama King's broken carcass withers and dissipates. Seconds later, all that's left of her is a cloud of rancid mist. Gaichu really wanted to kill a god, so there you go. Huh, that was easier than I thought it'd be. I guess she was hurt worse than she let on, trying to trick us into taking a bad deal. Serves her right. Raymond, you ready to turn off that machine of yours? I have been ready for that I have been ready for more that I have been ready for more that 2 decades. I have been ready for that for more than 2 decades. He's had a hard day. I'm not going to criticize him too much. The control console is just over there. We must move quickly. I mean, I'll keep taking her out if she wants to show up. The Fortune engine itself stands before you, an enormous malevolent presence that fills the test chamber ahead. Raymond pushes forward, leaning in to study the control console with a look of determination on his face. I will close the rift. I just need... He bends over the terminal, frowning. His eyes dart from readout to readout as you watch the blood drains from his cheeks. What's wrong? Destroy the thing before she comes back. I can't. There is a one-way flow of astral energy moving from the walled city through the tunnel. I know what it is. Gobbet wrinkles her nose and gets a faraway look. She sways for a moment and speaks as if in a dream. I can feel it too. The energy is coming from the people that she's feeding on, their essence, their spirits, for lack of a better word. If I destroy the machine now, it will collapse the tunnel. All those people will have the better part of their essence, what makes them who and what they are, trapped inside with her forever. Thousands of people condemned to an eternity with that parasitic thing. Do we have another option? Raymond squeezes his eyes shut, works it through. Yes, someone could enter the tunnel, close the rift safely. The people would be saved, restored to life in the real world. And what happens to the person in the tunnel? He stays there forever with her. There's no way out once the tunnel is closed. There is a long pause as the assembled group digests Raymond's words. Duncan nods to himself, his jaw clenched. He pushes forward. I'll do it, just tell me what buttons to press. No, if anyone is to do this, it must be me. His voice strengthens, and you can see the old fierceness rising from within, the iron will of your childhood. It will be me. Hang on a minute, Raymond. No, not Raymond. My name is Edward Sang, and I built this machine. I set this avalanche in motion, whether I meant to or not. It is my responsibility to stop it. He turns to you, a look of resignation on his face. This is what this is all about. What it's been all about since the very beginning. Raymond, listen to me. You're too weak for this. Just tell me what to do. No, the Yama King could return at any moment. There is no time to teach you what to do in there. I must set things in motion. It must be me. Goodbye, Todrick. God, I wish I hadn't named my character Todrick. Thank you for coming to Hong Kong. Thank you for coming when I called. Goodbye, Dad. The old man flips a lever and steps into the machine. There's a flash of light and Raymond Black is gone.
Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story. That if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. My past is a terrible story. I didn't expect it to end with redemption. Sometimes the debts of the past can't be repaid. But we do what we can. I have done what I can to right my wrongs. And I accept the consequences.
Aftermath. You depart from the Prosperity Chamber and are instantly caught up in a wave of refugees fleeing for their lives. Struggling through the panicked wave of humanity, you are able to retrace your steps and eventually reach Hoi. Although the typhoon has passed, the scene is wet and chaotic. The newly homeless crowd, the streets, dazedly wandering, searching for missing loved ones and nursing injuries. Relief workers are already on the scene, providing blankets and medical aid. Rescue personnel carry the stunned and wounded to safety. The entire area has been cordoned off by the Hong Kong police force, while knight-errant soldiers, or officers, and a military peacekeeping force attempt to maintain order. It's a cool battle. Not as challenging as it should be, honestly, but the character design for the Yama King is so cool. You emerge from Kowloon Walled City to bustling clusters of activity, refugees huddling together, staring back at their lost homes, government troops deployed deploying from armored personnel carriers, news vans setting up remote camera feeds, while reporters scramble to find the right angle for their broadcasts. The air is electric with the threat of potential violence as panicked peacekeepers eye the growing crowd of evacuating poor. Gobbet's eyes dart furtively as she turtles her head between her shoulders. This place is hot, the cops are swarming the place, and that APB is still out on us. Let's head to the boat, sneaky-like. Sounds good. It's going to take a year's worth of showers to wash that experience off of me. Looks like we get to see a man on the street interview on our way. The press already have their hooks in someone, hoping for a soundbite. The reporter wears a look of earnest concern, like a coat of cheap deodorant. And is that when you started running? Walled City victim. Yeah, it was bad in there. Shooting, screaming. I was terrified. And what caused this, sir? Why are people flooding out of the walled city injured and disoriented? It's like everyone is saying, some sort of chemical leak. A drug lab exploded or something. Caused mass hallucinations. There you have it, Sonny. Our third report of mass hallucinations and violence caused by an explosion in an illegal drug lab. And while reports remain sketchy, it appears that street crime is again on the rise. As you can see, it's still turmoil and confusion here, as police and Executive Council peacekeepers respond to the emergency situation, attempting to maintain order. But in all this chaos, in the maze of poverty that is Kowloon Walled City, we may never know what really happened in there. Back to you in the studio, Sonny. The light on the news camera goes off, and the reporter drops his facade. He ignores the bedraggled men beside him and begins packing up his equipment. After a moment, he sees you looking at him and turns to you with a scowl. What are you looking at? There was no illegal drug spill. I'm shocked. He laughs sardonically and continues packing. Of course there was no illegal drug spill. Of course it's a line of corp crap. That's fun. Everything you see, everything you've been taught, every official you elect, they're all bought and paid for by the people pulling the strings. Yeah, well, no one's telling me what to think. Of course not, pal. You're different. The reporter finishes packing and stands up straight, brushing the wet grit off the street off his hands. As he does so, his eyes narrow. Looks like you just came from inside, so tell me, what did you really see in there? A mess that Josephine Sang never cleaned up. Why am I not surprised? No one even remembers that she built this hole in the first place. Not that it would matter. Joe holds this town by the short hairs. It wouldn't surprise me if she was running some kind of test in the walled city. It's like their little petri dish. Wouldn't surprise me if the whole thing blew up in her face because of low safety standards. They test food additives, body modifications, pharmaceuticals, whatever some junior executive can dream up. Nothing surprises me anymore. What about the truth? The truth isn't my business. Ad revenue is my business. Do you have any idea how much competition there is for eyeballs these days? News is nothing more than content, just like the new Mamie Canyon Flesh BTL, Urban Brawl Broadcast, or Maria Mercurial's SimSense Experience. She was mentioned in the first Shadowrun series. And if you haven't watched that, go back and watch the whole thing, friends. These are just fun games. Everyone on the island knows that my news service is just a mouthpiece for the Executive Council. If you look closely enough, you'll probably find that it's owned by a member of the Executive Council. People buy what we feed them because the world is changing and it's scary. They feel small, they need scapegoats to blame, and authority figures to tell them what to think. My news network gives them that. He points it at the TRID screen mounted on the side of the news van, and there is a prime example of an authority figure. Joe Sang, rising star in the Executive Council. Just look at her, spinning this all to her own ends, talking about the humanitarian relief efforts she's mounting. You know. Your comm chirps. It's kindly Cheng. Go ahead and take your comm. I'm going to go before this scene turns into some kind of riot. It usually does. Hello, Auntie. Don't hello, Auntie me. Don't hello, Auntie me. I lost contact with the soldiers I sent to the walled city with you, and now these Sang jerks and government troops are all over the place. Get over here and tell me what happened. Right away. No response. The line's already dead. I want to sleep for about a year. I'm heading to the bolt hole. I could use some sack time too. I'll see you there. You better go talk to Auntie, Seattle. Don't call me Seattle. Watch Tridio. Executive Council member Josephine Sang. And if you're just joining us, we're talking live with the Councilwoman Sang from her office in Prosperity Tower. Councilwoman, again, thank you for being here. Thank you, Sonny. I only wish we were speaking in happier times. Of course. I don't know why I did that voice. Of course, madam. This is indeed a stressful day for the citizens of the Walled City, but who knows? For one of them, it might be their lucky day. Stay tuned because we're going to cut away for this week's Gigaball drawing, where some lucky winner could walk away with almost 1 trillion new yen. Now, madam, you're saying this sort of situation is inevitable when masses of underprivileged children are raised in a world without hope. Exactly, Sonny. I think it was the Sonny that made me go into the Sonny voice. Without hope, these children are left to create their own opportunities the only way they know how, by turning to crime. They often brought up in single-parent households without strong guidance to put them on the wrong path. They're surrounded by thugs and criminals, eager to put them to work in all manner of unsavory activities. It is events such as this one that call our attention to the plight of these poor, poor children. That is why today I call on my Executive Council colleagues to join with me in supporting a new project, Operation Hope. You hear that, Sonny? Under the auspices of this program, we will pull these children out of poverty and place them in loving, stable homes while their parents are rehabilitated, re-educated, and reinvigorated with a new sense of purpose. She is going to mod these people and do more experiments. That sounds like a tremendous... It is, Sonny, and it will cost billions of new yen to support such a mammoth effort, but Sang Mechanical Services is ready to lead the way through our new charitable foundation, Sang for Hope. It's time for us to give back to the community and... Madam Councilwoman, I'm afraid I need to cut you off there. As always, you are doing amazing work for the people of Hong Kong, but it's time for Gigaball. Of course. Again, thank you so much for joining us and offering your perspective. We've been speaking with Josephine Sang, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and front-runner to be the next chair of the Executive Council. She sucks. What's this? Basic emergency supplies. Alright, let's go talk to Auntie. Come on, talk to Auntie. The commotion from the streets of Hoi bleeds into Kylie Cheng's mahjong parlor. Triad soldiers bustle to keep up with their boss's orders. Couriers come in regularly, whispering to her lieutenant before listening intently and running off again. Alright. Where's she at? Oh, there she is. She's over here. I didn't see her. As you enter, Kylie Cheng is giving instructions to Straggler Bao, who nods enthusiastically. She looks over at you and holds up a hand. Wait. And send Wong and Ho to snatch some of those medical supplies off the relief trucks. With all the excitement, nobody's watching them at all. There'll be a big black market for them over the next few weeks. Good thinking, Miss Cheng. Bao lifts a finger to his ear and transmits the order. When he sees you waiting, his eyes narrow to sharp slits of malice, but he continues to work. Skin wrap, I figured you were dead. Last I heard, my soldiers had found you and everyone was heading into the walled city. Then things got out of control. She takes a pull on her thin black cigar. Where are my people? What happened? We got separated in the walled city. Found out they were killed. Is that how you treat my resources? Looks like business is up these days. You'll make up for the loss. She takes another drag off her cigar, exhales the smoke through her nose. Callous, I like that. She taps her ash on the floor. Well, they knew the risks. They had a shot at moving up and they missed. Forget them. I've got bigger problems, like customers and tenants streaming out of the walled city, screaming for their lives, like the HKPF and those Sang security folks swarming the place. Now tell me what happened in the walled city, or do I have to get an acetylene torch and ask nicely? Raymond Black accidentally summoned a demon god. We had to put her down. What kind? A Yama King. Qian Yi, the queen with 1,000 teeth. Never heard of her. She picks up her bottle of foul spirits and studies the label. Her rusty, mean voice drops low. But I know the Yama Kings. My grandmother used to try to scare me with stories about them. I guess she thought she was teaching me something by scaring me. She chuckles softly. I remember one Yama specifically, Fu Mang, the Serpent of the Setting Sun. Oh yes. Fu Mang promised wealth and influence for those willing to do what was necessary to take it. The story of Fu Mang spoke to me. All he asked for in return were 44 hearts pulled from the chests of those closest to you while they were still alive. Hearts from random victims wouldn't do, so those who took Fu Mang's bargain would befriend others before taking their hearts, turning their entire network into a list of victims. Yes, Fu Mang spoke to me, but I didn't listen. Strangler Bao leans in. My apologies, Miss Chang, but one of the men you sent with the runners into the walled city is still alive. He stumbled into Wong and Ho as they were pulling medical supplies off a lorry. At least one came back alive. Our man says that Wong Lun Fat is dead. He got shot up by the HKPF inside the walled city. Bao lifts his head and makes eye contact with the Triad boss. He's almost salivating with avarice. Our man saw it happen with his own eyes, Mrs. Chang. That sounds good. Does it make up for your dead soldiers, Auntie? It wipes the slate clean, my darling. Oh yes. You see, Wong Lun Fat was my superior in the Yellow Lotus of 438. He was also a pig. Tell our friend Skin Wrap what that means, Mr. Bao. And say it slow so I can savor it. The death of Wong Lun Fat has opened a spot for you to move up, madam. You could be the next 438. Bao smiles. The gods help those who seize opportunities. Mr. Bao, put every man we have on this. Spread the word. Kindly Cheng says all debts to the Yellow Lotus are suspended for citizens of the walled city until order is restored, and no interest will compound either. Tell them I have medical supplies too, and there will be no charge for them until the crisis is over. You are a pillar of the community. Don't be snide, Skin Wrap. You don't want to blow my good mood. The citizens of the walled city need clarity and reassurance. The Yellow Lotus will provide that for them. I may not have brought Josephine Sang down, but I've got my career going again. Your career too, Mr. Bao. You'll be my new straw sandal. Good partners support one another. You have proven that, Mrs. Chang. This calls for a drink. The soon-to-be 438 pours 2 shots, and the stink of kerosene stabs your nose like switchblade. She hands a glass to Bao, touches it with her own, and holds it there. Your loyalty and clear-headedness have proven you immensely valuable, Mr. Bao. You are an effective ally, and I wish you great wealth and good fortune. Congratulations, kids. You both had it coming to you. Bao stares at you over the rim of his glass as he drinks. Yes, yes, and it appears your fortune is changing too, Skin Wrap. She pours herself another drink and leaves it sitting on the table. Remember, you have a mysterious benefactor, one who lifted the APB on you. At least somebody likes me. It must be somebody powerful. I can't imagine it was Josephine Sang. After all, what would her motivation be? It's got to be someone else. It's not like I've made a lot of friends since we hit town. I'll tap my network, find out if I can. But that's for later. I'm missing an entire piece of your story, my darling. What happened at Prosperity Tower? Did you rescue Raymond Black? Did his mother wipe his memory? We got him, stopped his mother from wiping his memory. Impressive, you've become quite a Shadowrunner, Skin Wrap. When you were in Prosperity Tower, did you find any incriminating data on Josephine Sang? Dirt, something I can use? Sorry, Prosperity Tower was just too hot. All of this and I don't get anything? Fine, no sense crying over that. I have business to do. I need to focus on bringing back order to the walled city and prestige to the Yellow Lotus. This will cement me in my new position. Now, before I get back to business, I must know, how did you go from rescuing Raymond Black to the walled city vomiting people? Ray made a magical fortune machine, but it suffered from a demon summoning glitch. Your foster father created a magical fortune machine? Please tell me you have control of this device. Please tell me you brought it to me. Nope, sorry. That's a pity. I'm sure there are plenty of people who could benefit from it. Well, this business has certainly proved lucrative for me. I'm in prime position to be the next Yellow Lotus 438, and I only lost 4 men. Raymond didn't make it. He sacrificed himself to stop the demon. Did he? Maybe that's what he came here to do. Everyone makes their choices, my sweet, and everyone pays the consequences, even you someday. You've made quite a splash since arriving in Hong Kong in Skin Wrap. Many shadow runs completed in a very short time. The reports from our clients are glowing, mostly. You could add closing the door on a demon goddess to the list. We made a difference. Perhaps for some, for a while. Listen to me, my sweet. When I was a girl here, there had never been a pandemic like Vetus, but in 2010 it happened. We'd never seen death like that. A quarter of the world's population disappeared. It was miserable, pushed us to our limits, but the survivors moved on. And then the spike babies started appearing, and the dwarf babies, and suddenly there were dragons, and goblinization, and magic, and every time the world changed, we got used to it. So if a demon goddess decided that the walled city was her new living room and you didn't... whatever you did, what would have happened? Perhaps the news would cover it until the next sensation pulls their attention away. But after a while, it would be drowned out by all the other garbage competing for our attention, and the demon in the walled city would become the new normal. Well, the new normal is that the walled city isn't under magical influence anymore. Congratulations, the poor can return to their misery with no interference from magical machines or big bad things because of you. Now, let me give you a piece of advice for the future, something Mr. Cheng used to tell me. Respect ghosts and gods, but keep away from them. It sounds like you almost lost yourself in the walled city, and I think you'd best listen to that. So there is a Mr. Cheng. Kindly smiles mischievously. There have been many Mr. Chengs, my darling. None have lasted long. Now get some sleep, Skinnerap. You look terrible. Tomorrow we'll talk about the future. Last time you told me to go to bed, I woke up a Shadowrunner. What happens when I wake up tomorrow? We get to work. You heard Mr. Bao. The gods help those who seize opportunities. Bao, what's the status on those medical supplies? Go to bed. Obviously, we're just going to wrap this series. We're not going to... I know it's a long video, guys, but we're just going to finish up here. Oh, wait, there's somebody to talk to. Let's talk to this guy. Maybe they'll say something interesting. They're engrossed in Go. They seem relaxed and carefree. Why, hello, young man. Something you need? No, we are going to finish this. We can't blame those dreams for our endless game now that they're gone. No excuses, no interruptions. Please excuse me, but my friend here is being most insistent. All right, it's your turn. The game is very important to us. You must leave us to concentrate. Sure. Okay. I was just wondering if they were happy. This is a really cool building that we had no use to go to. Alright. The scene on the bolt hole is quiet, save for the sounds of eating. The crew is crowded around Gobbet's electric hot plate. Her cast iron pot simmers on top, and they hold bowls of soup in their hands. You recognize the smell: chicken-style soya broth, elbow macaroni, tinned ham, and a heaping scoop of egg-flavored mycoprotein. The mood is somber. You're eating? Gobbet shrugs. Couldn't remember the last time we ate, so we figured we'd hang out a while. Besides, no one could sleep anyway. She means me. I'm too messed up to sleep, trying not to think about Raymond. They're just keeping me company, feeding me and pretending not to be tired, talking a bit. Yeah, I'm still jacked up. Bed can wait. We've been debriefing a bit. Yeah, talking about all that's going on, everything we've been through together. Sorry about Raymond, Seattle. You too, Duncan. He was trying to do good with that machine. You two need to remember that. I can't believe he did that. Gave himself to that demon. I think he did what he came to do. I guess we did too. We came to help Raymond and he got what he wanted. Hard to believe we defeated a god. 3 times. Demon god from another plane of existence. Hard to believe that Josephine Sang is going to remain untarnished by this whole thing. 20 years of misery, 20 years of suffering, for tens of thousands, hundreds maybe. That's the way it is, the way the world works. The powerful play their games and the little people pay the price. She'll see justice someday, she has to. But one thing doesn't add up to me. Why was Josephine Sang so intent on shutting us down? Why wouldn't she be? You saw what she was responsible for. No, think about it. The HKPF snipers, the plastic face man, all the resources that she poured into capturing Raymond and hunting us down. I mean, she's already covered her tracks with that illegal drug lab explosion, right? Why not just let Ray do his thing, then cover it up afterwards? It doesn't add up. It had to be the fortune engine itself. Yeah, I think you're right. From everything Raymond said, the key was supposed to be pooling, turning toxic. But I felt something in that room, a flow of positive ki that I didn't expect. I think that was leaving the walled city. I bet that machine did something else, something that Raymond didn't know about. What if it was a siphon? What if Josephine Sang was stealing the cast-off positive key from the walled city, leeching it for her own benefit? She sealed up the fortune engine, leached the good key for herself, and took Sang Mechanical Services from the minor company Ray's father built to the enormous corporation it is today. That's how she got herself on the executive council. Of course, this is all speculation, can't prove any of it. But if Josephine was using positive key that the fortune engine was casting off, she isn't getting it anymore. Your foster father saw to that. I wonder what'll happen to her. Guess we'll have to wait and see. So, Seattle, what now? Maybe watch a trid? Anything on? There's always something on, but I say we bag it and get some sleep, especially you. You look terrible. So I've heard. Alright. Catch up with Gaichu, catch up with Duncan, catch up with Gobbet. Alright. Might as well, right? We're already here. Is Gaichu down here? Yeah, he is. Hey, dude. Gaichu is in the process of cleaning his cabin as you enter. Using a small hand broom, he sweeps dust and debris about into small piles. Sensing your arrival, however, he pauses. You realize that should we ever try to tell the story of what happened here tonight, no one will believe us, yes? Then again, they may not believe you anyway. You took in a ghoul, gave him a room in your home, and then left him to his own devices. I don't care what people think, I just did what I had to do. Yes, you did. Push a man to the edge, and then you will see what he is truly capable of. I confess I am confused as to why you invited me into your home, yet never came to speak to me, at least in any meaningful fashion. Do not mistake me. I am grateful for all that you have given me, but I suspect most people would have been more concerned by a ghoul in their hold. I wanted to respect your privacy. Ah, well, take this as a request to speak with me more in the future, then. I would very much like to get to know you. It has been a long time since I've had a friend. For now, however, I will need to keep cleaning this cabin, or I will learn to live in filth. See you later. I guess I didn't ever really talk with him, did I? I didn't really talk to anybody. I just kind of went about the game. Let's go upstairs and talk to the lovely ladies up there. We'll check in with Duncan last, and then we'll go to bed. Isabel looks up. We did it, I guess. I got to take a scenic tour through hell to a childhood home that I've done my best to forget. Then we fought off a monster that I've spent my entire life pretending not to believe in. Somehow, it's hard to get excited about that. We won, that's a good thing, but in the end it's just a drop in the bucket. Monumental evils, like the one that Josephine Sang perpetrated, go unpunished. The most that people like us can do is clean up the mess, knowing that there'll be another bigger mess waiting for us tomorrow. But we did clean up the mess. That's important, Isabel. It wasn't enough. We could have done more. We should have done more. Just leave me alone, Skin Wrap. I'm not in the mood to celebrate. All I want to do is sleep. Man. Grumpy people in this boat. What's up, Gobbet? You want to celebrate with me? I like her pants. I just think that's a really cool style pant. As you enter Gobbet's cabin, you find her sipping from an enormous mug. Something dark and steamy sloshes as she lowers the vessel. Her rats squeak happily. Well, that was a thing, right? We fought a Yama King and we won. I mean, I know that we haven't really talked much or anything, but that's something, yeah? Worthy of a high five, at least. Yeah, that was quite the fight. Yeah, that was pretty intense. Stuff of legends, even. So, we never really got to know each other at all, did we? I mean, you never came by to chat, not in all the time we've been running together. Man, I feel like I really let the whole team down. Well, I'm here now. Yeah, that's true, and good on you for it. But here's the thing, I'm completely exhausted, and we just fought a demon god. In the grand scheme of things, that's a pretty big day. So, sleepy time, maybe we could talk tomorrow or something. Tomorrow, take care. I guess I really didn't interact with the crew at all. I wonder what these end things would have been like had I done so. I also wanted to make this, like, compelling content and not spend a whole bunch of time on backstory. You enter Wu's cabin to the sound of his neck cracking at horrifying volume. You catch his eye and he nods and he begins his standard stretching regimen. I wish there was a stuffer shack in this country. I need some Nerps or Bromo Fizz or something. That Gobbet stew is heinous. Yeah, I stay away from that. Did she offer you an oyster? No, we're not that tight. I mean... What? I don't visit her bunk all the time like you do. I never do. They're a good crew, aren't they? Yeah, they really got the job done. Defeating a demon queen? Yeah, I'd say so. Long day, feels good to stretch. You doing okay? Yeah, sure. I took a few hits, but I'll be okay. Okay, I'm out of here. Stop. What do you want me to say? No, I'm not okay. Is that better? Raymond is gone. He left us. He lied to us. He hurt people, and then he left us. His name wasn't even Raymond, and now we're going to be tortured. He's going to be tortured for 1,000 years or something. He was my father, Duncan. I need to forgive him and move on. Sure, I get that. I need to move on, too. I'm just not going to forgive him. What about you? What do you think about Raymond, his mom, the fortune engine, this whole messed up business? I think we're pretty good Shadowrunners. I prefer criminal mercenary operatives. Time for bed, Mr. Smith. I think we deserve a good night's sleep. Get out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Alright. I really should have talked to the crew more, huh? Huh? Your bunk on the trawler lies waiting, patient and seductive. It beckons you with the promise of escape. Go to sleep and end the campaign. You drop your head onto the pillow and haul the rough naval blanket over you. The bolt hole rocks like a cradle, and moments later you are wrapped in the comforting arms of sleep. There are no nightmares, only shadows. Ooh, that's a good way to end it. That's a really good final line. The story of the walled city riots circulates local news networks for nearly a week. Few outside of Hong Kong hear about the incident, and of those who do, even fewer care. By the end of the month, the city is back to business as usual. In Hoi, the flow of refugees eventually slows to a trickle, and those who do escape tell stories of a terrifying demon goddess, and of an old man who sacrificed his soul to banish her. Their mad ramblings are generally met with pity or contempt. After the incident in the walled city, the lucky streak that propelled Sang Mechanical Services into the limelight slowly comes to an end. While CEO Josephine Sang remains a beloved public figure, her influence begins to wane, and she is eventually removed from the executive council. Within 3 years of the walled city riots, Sang Mechanical Services loses its AAA status. From this point on, it is widely considered to be a B-grade corporation. Hoi remains a safe port of call for smugglers, gangsters, and Shadowrunners alike. You are no exception. The Shadows here welcomed you in a way that Seattle never did. You've earned the respect of your fixer, your clients, and your community. You know that the APB on you and your team has been lifted by parties unknown. You are free to operate openly in Hong Kong. This place is yours now, your home. That's it, guys. We finished the Shadowrun trilogy. If you've been watching along, please let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please consider letting me know that too by leaving a little like, by clicking that little thumbs up and making it, instead of an invisible thumbs up, a colored in thumbs up. That's pretty neat. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you enjoyed this playthrough, please consider doing so. As always, be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other. I think I've made my thoughts on this game really clear. I love it. I love the music. I love the environment. I'm tempted to start a new character right now and do a high charisma build. Super fun. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.